Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. UCLA offense will take over. First and 10. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around and give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown for the U. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the 1st down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Snags the quick throw. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Looking to chuck it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to...
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. I mean, everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that loss. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Pressure is coming. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Defense is coming after him. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's the running back in the flat.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taken.
Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Thompson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And he pulls it in for a big gain. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He's running out of time here. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw up behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. UCLA offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Davis. Going for a big play downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. This try is no good. With the miss, remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running through the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. UCLA offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Second down.
Dropping back, it's Thompson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA.
Number 80.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score UCLA 28, Miami 21.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Touchdown, UCLA.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Takes it back for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
35, Miami 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
29 Philly. 2.
Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the UCLA offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Gray. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to pass. It's Davis. Bringing pressure. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down now after the sack. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's looking deep here. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
No, kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense retakes the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. QB to the tight end for a completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. The back's got it. Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown for the U. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Thompson. Pressure is coming. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Defense is coming after him, trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Picks up 9.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's running out of time here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half.
UCLA.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
UCLA 42. Miami 35.
Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Thompson trying to extend the play. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Oh, and another incompletion. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Bruins are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. ball handed off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
49, Miami, 35.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he's got some space here. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Thompson. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. And now they'll set up the point after. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really
Heads up, it's a fake, trying to throw it. The pocket breaking down. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the double. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point.
Miami, 42.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. To throw, it's Thompson. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hurricanes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, UCLA 56, Miami 42.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Makes a quick catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here's the handoff. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it at the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
63, Miami, 49.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands.
And he lost it deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He lets it go on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, UCLA. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
UCLA, 70. Miami, 49.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now what the defense is showing. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Thompson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They're able to get him down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he released it. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. How you give the ball to your own offense, you work that.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bruins. And the beatdown continues.
Number 87.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
UCLA 77, Miami 49.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin.